Email marketing is not dead. It is actually super important for fashion brands, but majority of brands don't do it properly and they do it in a spammy way. So let's talk about how you can leverage emails to convert your customers without being spammy. If you subscribe to a lot of different fashion brands, then majority of your email inbox will be stocked full, what I like to call spammy emails. Like you'll get so many sales notifications, so many new products, and it just gets old really quickly. And nowadays people are so protective over their emails, they may even create a separate one just for like promotion emails. Like I know I personally do that. So when you send out emails as a brand, it is really important to be intentional about how this ladders back up to your marketing strategy and how you can do it in a way where it's not detrimental to your brand. In my Launch Your Brand course, or LYB, I teach my clients a holistic marketing strategy and tactics as well, and we have a whole series of lessons on emails. But I wanted to give you a quick overview on what I recommend when it comes to email marketing so that you can be successful. Emails are a longer form social media platform that you can use to really engage and connect with your customer. Unlike Instagram or TikTok, where it's just like people are scrolling, it's got to be quick, it's got to grab their attention, like emails are a place where you can actually type out a long form piece of content, and that will really build up trust and credibility with your audience. So that's a perfect medium, and it's such a waste opportunity if all you send out are like product emails, promotional emails, or sales emails. Like that's just such a missed opportunity. So instead, what we're going to do is what I've been talking about at the top of every single episode for the past couple of weeks around giving value. You really want to make sure you're giving value to your ideal customer. Think through what they're struggling with, what their pain points are, and develop content around that will then also sell your items. So let's talk about some examples. So think through why someone would engage with this content, and you should always think about how someone can benefit from it. As an example, I once had a client that was targeting new moms, and she knew from her market research and also her personal experience that new moms struggle with a whole slew of things, especially new first-time moms. So she did a whole email series around content to prepare moms for childbirth. So she talked about, what happens in the first trimester, what happens in the second, the third, what you should put in your hospital bag. Like there was a whole series around it. And throughout each of these emails, she would subtly talk about her brand or talk about products that would align with certain pieces. And it did so well. Like people forwarded that email to other people, and it just organically grew her list so much. And so you can be intentional, right? Like she had this long form piece of content that she really worked hard on, and then she was able to convert, she was able to build up her list. And then you can also take this email that you wrote up and you can put it on your blog as well, and then have the SEO work for you too. Like there's so many benefits you can do with email marketing, but I just wanted to give you an example. Like she could have just sent out emails week after week, like pushing her products down people's throats, but that's just not going to work as well. So you really want to think about what your ideal customer would find valuable, what are they struggling with, make content around that, and then subtly slide in your products with that. And when it comes to email marketing, I did want to point out that there are some new email marketing laws that are getting quite stringent on spam emails, not having unsubscribe links. So you want to make sure you're on top of that. But as a general rule of thumb, if you don't have something to say, don't send an email. Like I don't think you need to specifically push yourself to do like a weekly cadence, like if that's not going to work for you. I'd rather you do bi-weekly or even monthly if that's better, and you can ensure that the content's really, really good. So really think through what your strategy is going to be. And for emails, you definitely want to prioritize quality over quantity, not only because of these new email marketing laws, but also because you want to build trust with your ideal customer. And if you send too many spammy emails, it can actually erode their relationship with your business. Like they can get annoyed at you. So you really want to be careful with that. So at the end of the day, emails are not dead. And in fact, they're a very useful platform to get sales, build your audience, build brand trust, and build credibility. But you need to do it right. And so remember, give value, quality over quantity. If you don't have something to say, don't say it at all. And just really ensure that you are taking this seriously. Like it takes time to write out a really good email. So if you just don't have the bandwidth, that's fine. Do an email once a month. And then you can take that long piece form of content, turn it into a blog post. Like I said, you can slice and dice it, do different TikTok, Instagram reels on it, and, make it go a little bit further. But it is really important to be intentional about it. And I talk about this all in our LYB course with our clients. But if you wanted to get a snippet and get some ideas of some content pillars you can talk about, check out my free How to Launch a Profitable Sustainable Fashion Brand Masterclass. You can access it at recloseted.com/masterclass. The link will be in the show notes. But in this masterclass, I talk about how to create a product that people actually want to buy. I also talk about bringing that product to life, so how you can source sustainable materials and ethical manufacturers. And I also talk about how you can build an engaged community that actually wants to buy from you. So in this section, we talk about content pillars, we talk about your marketing strategy, we go a little bit deeper. So definitely check it out. The link again is recloseted.com/masterclass. And I cannot wait to see you leverage all the strategies from this episode and also from that masterclass. Together, let's transform the harmful fashion industry.